I'm going to give you a little example here. I was dealing with a support incident, so I'm kind of the monkey at TC-Helicon who goes on the forums and talks to customers and things like that. I'm not a frontline support guy, but kind of secondary in that way. And we went back and forth a bunch of times with this guy who said, I'm getting feedback, your unit's broken, there's something wrong with it. And I said, okay, well, I just can't quite figure it out. Could you just draw me a quick little diagram of how things are set up? And he said, sure. He said, okay, so here's my mic here in the middle, and here's my other singer, and here's my guitar player. And we go up on stage and we set up our big speakers right here. And we got our mics right in front of us here. And it just feeds back every single time. Now, of course, it looks like a football play now going on, but now what have we learned about feedback? You have sound shooting out of these speakers directly into the microphones. I just wanted to do that on a whiteboard. This is completely like the opposite of the way you'd want to set things up. And the reason that they were doing this was because they didn't have any monitoring. So on stage, they didn't have any way to hear themselves, and they realized, oh, well, if we put the speakers behind us, we can hear the speakers and so can the audience. They didn't realize they were firing the sound directly into their microphones, and that's where I get into feedback. I literally just sent him back a 2-line email or a 1-line email saying, put your speakers out here, and at the very most, put your mic in the middle right here between these two speakers. And put your other guys here, okay, and you're going to be just fine because all of this sound is going to go firing out to the audience. And I said that if you want to set up monitors, obviously you're going to put them where we talked about before, on the floor, where they're going to reject from you, or you're going to wear in-ears or some sort of other monitor that you're going to use. This setup would give them 2 or 5 times the amount of volume that they could get out to the audience before feedback compared to that setup before where they were just basically shooting their speakers right into their mics. So sometimes it literally can be that placement thing being absolutely key first to get right, then you'll get the volume out of it at the end.